This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
The career is more at stake when you win your promise. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's made in the air. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. We put a receiver in motion left. They now on 3rd down. Has his man caught by Odunze. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To Odunze again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a roll Odunze touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT. Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Down the field. He's got Wilson. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
11. 180. Race up.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they got to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is complete to Waller. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Here we go. Start.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Now May on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
His work begins at the 31. Hits the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. 180. It's hot. Hot. Thomas. Stop.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
11 MT. 11 MT. Take. Here we go. 180. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Throws a bullet down the left sideline. That finds him deep down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go. Can. Stop. 11. Stop.
Same guy, Wilson again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers trim the lead to 1. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Going after by Folk is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Finds his man, Gray. And he'll have it down at the 44-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give now to Henderson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, Panthers.
1st down throw for May. He'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Off the play action, May. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Panthers break the tie here in the 1st. On is Little for the extra point.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Buccaneers 7. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
12, 11, mighty. 12, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Here's him holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 14-7 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Gotta go.
Working quickly here.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
Massive hits, the ball's out. Panthers pick this one up. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown! The Panthers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good set. 180. Legs hot. 11. 12. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
Throwing is Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the
11 MT.
29-yard line.
11.
Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's May on 1st and 10. That one finds Josh Downs. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Buccaneers are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Nice game left side. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
11.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
11 mighty. Dot.
Burrow setting the throw. Wilson's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in a hurry up here.
16 yards.
11 MT. 11 MT.
1st and 10 at the
Burrow on 1st down. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Gun. Dot. 180. 11, 11, 11.
McCaffrey can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Gets it again. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Both with a point after. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21, Buccaneers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. To the air on 1st down. May. Will finds his running back, Henderson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
13 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He cuts it right. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 13-point lead.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here comes Malik Washington. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. 12. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
11, 11. Check. Right, 80. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. 12, 11, 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
1st down, Burrow to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And right, he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way. When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
11 MT.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
11 Thomas.
Here's a design run. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
12.
Burrow from the gun. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Big 13. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. Coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go. 11 Mighty. 11. Hey, can. 12. 11.
Fourth down, Burrow. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Panthers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
He's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Henderson here from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting. I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. He's got McBride complete. He gets loose down the right side. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Henderson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Back to Henderson. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And he's going to be stopped. Third and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on fourth and goal? Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
A 20-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Calvin Austin on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 1, right?
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
11 MT. Here we go.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gun, 12, 12.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Here we go, here we go.
And the pistol, McCaffrey. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. And even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
On 1, ready?
We've set it down from the 37.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Big game continuing here for Wilson. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and goal.
11, Thomas.
8-yard line.
12. Here we go.
From the red zone now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab that's in there tonight for him. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They go play action. Here's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Panther 1st down.
May off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Going for it with May. He's got it, complete to Downs. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 24-point ball game.
Buccaneers, 14. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
On the ground to begin the drive from McCaffrey. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Wrapped up on that play by big Quentin Williams. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
11 MT.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Gun. Start. 11. Can. Start.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Austin makes the grab. He has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
11. Here.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Going play action, May. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. This guy has been a nightmare to deal with all season, Brock. And I'm not just talking about the ground game. He actually just set a new single-season record for receiving touchdowns by a running back with that one.
Pretty awesome. You're already worried about stopping these guys on the ground. That's a full-time job in of itself. But oh, by the way, he's also one of the best pass catchers and the top option in the passing game. You create mismatches with a weapon like this, and he just set an all-timer.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
11 empty.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
12. 11, Thomas.
Burrow on 1st down. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Let's get set. 11, mighty. 11. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. He brings it in. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
On 1, ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide 80, stop. 11. Stop.
McCaffrey has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a small chunk off that lead. go, coming to line, looking to tack on 2 more.
12, 12, 12.
Set up for the two-point
Ready?
conversion.
Right shot. 11, shot.
They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
Counter play, it's Henderson. And he dodged the tackle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack. May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Ready, what's up?
3rd and long for him here. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, set. Ready, what's up?
Now May on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
11, let's get set. Set. 180. 180.
Burrow back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good throw into a great play.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Even the best rest of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Wide 80.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go, here we go.
Will set up for the
Wide 80.
Trying for it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
1st and 10 from the 43. They kick the running back in motion. Here's May on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
One of the tight ends motions right. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He cuts it to the right sideline, and they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Washington now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dad! What? 11 MT, 11 MT, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Dad!
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
11, 11, 11, Thomas, 11, 11, 12, 11, 11, 11. Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers putting scoring catch of the game.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow will throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Well, they were just one away from the strikeout, Brock, but their third attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
On first down, here's Burrow. Caught, nice game onside. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
26-yard line.
On one, ready? Gun, gun. 11, MT. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Burrow from the gun. It's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
11, Thomas.
And 7 at the 23-yard line.
11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
It's Henderson on the give. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing is May. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
Made a throw it. Has his man caught by Odunze. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Odunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Buccaneers 42. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
11 MT. 11 MT. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180. Right side. Cut.
Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
12. 11. Big 13. Big.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Panthers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count.
And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Trying an inside give to Henderson. He made the call to send this one outside. It was a good one, but he does wind up a few yards shy of that first down marker. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Tight end going in motion here. May throwing for it. Throw caught by his running back. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On 1, right?
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
11, Tom. 11, Mike. 11.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
11, empty tank. 11, empty tank.
Burrow to the air now. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11, Thomas. 11, Mighty. 11, 12. 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. That's how you kill a drive. It's 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here we go. 11. Big 13.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Running back motions right. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They're going to pass it here. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers keep running away with this.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers continue piling onto this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. Here we go. Dot.
Burrow back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
11. Here we go. Wide 80.
One final shot here. There he goes again. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And that one is through, so take a final point off of what's still a pretty big lead as this game comes to a close. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with it in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with it in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols, get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my.